Hi, how are you? No, really, I want to know. I'm the Phantom of the Ore, and this is episode 8 of our 1.17 Let's Play. Although I guess a new update's coming out soon, and, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do when that happens, because obviously I want to play on it, but maybe I can move this world over when the time comes, we'll see. Anyway, today's main focus is going to be making an automatic wool farm, since I'm trying to make every single automatic farm I can in Minecraft in order to become filthy stinking rich, and it's all building up to this huge build that I want to make that I have not revealed to you yet. And as you can see, I got my official cape for migrating my account, which is very exciting. I've always wanted a Minecraft cape, and I'm actually recording this bit after recording the episode itself, so I won't have this lovely cape throughout this video, but from here on out, I will. Anyway, before I begin my wool farm, I have to make some aesthetic changes to my existing farms, so let's get started. First, I gotta make one of these little stone grindy thingies. Why isn't it working? Oh, I think I made the wrong thing. There we go, this is the thing I needed. Okay, don't be too hard on me, I've never needed to use either of these before. So with this I can take the deep slate and the black stone that I have, and I'm going to sprinkle it throughout my wheat farm, because I'm going to make a few tiny design changes just to make it match the iron farm a little bit better, because remember, I'm trying to make it look like it at least has some sort of cohesive theme. And instead of skipping this part, I'm going to show you a lot of sped up montages of the things I do throughout this video, just so that you can get more of a full experience of what I'm going through. Because I think I skip around a lot in my other videos. I think a lot of people actually do like seeing the behind the scenes stuff. I don't know, let me know. And now that I look at this, I absolutely hate it. But that's okay, I actually know what I want to do now. I have an idea, but before I do it, I actually need to go mining first because I don't have enough deep slate to do what I'm thinking. And while I'm on my way to my mine, let me check in on my iron farm to make sure it's still working. We made this iron farm last episode and had a lot of issues with it, so I'm a little bit worried. And oh my god, why did I do this to myself? I made this maze around the iron farm, and now I'm just having such a hard time getting to the chest. And it looks like the iron farm is not operational, so that's just great. That's so frustrating. Okay, well, I'm going down to the mines, and I'll think about what to do in the meantime. At least I have solace in the fact that I found diamonds. Okay, I'm back from mining, and it seems as if the villagers are not afraid of the zombie. They should be able to see him though, but let's try something out, because I'm noticing right here that I forgot to take out this temporary block of sand. No? Nothing? Nothing? I'll give him some time. In the meantime, remember this grass block that I was trying to get into the sheep pen in order for them to eat and be able to have wool? Well, I don't think they can quite get to it because the fence is on top of the block. But I can't get into the sheep pen to put more dirt in there because of these stupid husks, and I don't want to kill the sheep, so I'm just gonna build a fence around it, and they should be able to walk to it now. One of the problems that I might have with the iron farm is that the other villagers that I have nearby, my breeder villagers, they might be spawning too many iron golems, and even though I went far away, it still might be a problem. So I have all of these enchanted bows here that I've collected over the episodes. I'm just gonna throw them all together and use them to kill some golems. And this is actually a pretty decent bow. Well, it turns out I didn't have enough arrows to even kill one golem. Oh, come on, again with the sheep? I was gonna throw a bucket of lava on these guys to kill them easily, but then I realized they're in my canal, and I don't want to ruin that, so I'm gonna have to kill them the old-fashioned way, but at least in the water, they're a lot easier to kill. And then I'm gonna cover up these villagers so that they don't see things and get scared and spawn more golems. And I don't know if there's too many entities around the iron farm, but I'm pretty sure golems can't spawn if there's too many mobs around them because of the limit. So I don't know if that's the issue, but I'm just gonna kill these chickens. Just just in case. Just thin out the flock. Also, I'm gonna check underneath the farm to see if I left any caves open down there, but I'm not finding anything. And then lastly, I worry that the zombie is still not in the right position, even though I double-checked and triple-checked. He really should be in the right position, but I think instead of leaving him in the minecart, I'm gonna put water underneath him so that I can give him a little bit more wiggle room to bounce around. Get back there, sir. Thank you. And I don't know where this baby villager came from. Looks like the villagers were getting a bit too comfortable in there, but he can't stay out here. He's gonna ruin everything. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Get back here. And I forgot to put the slab underneath the zombie. There we go. Are they scared? I can't tell. They look scared, but the farm is still not working. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to wait overnight and see if anything changes. Oh. I'm not clicking on my horse. I don't know what's happening. The heck? What was that about? Okay, back to this. Let me show you what I was intending to do. Aside from putting this design along the bottom of my farm, I'm also going to replace all of the cobblestone with blackstone. I think that's going to look a lot nicer, and it's going to match the iron farm. The wheat farm is still working splendidly, by the way. I don't know if you care because it's just wheat, but I'm just so stinking proud of this farm. It's the one thing in my life that's going right now. I'm also going to get rid of these hay bales because I liked them originally, but now I don't like them anymore and I think they look messy and I think it needs to look neater. And I absolutely hate this path. Gotta do something else with this path. And even after shoveling it like this, I still hate it. I hate it even more, in fact. I'm gonna put more wheat around here. I want it to go around both sides of the path. And yeah, I realize I haven't started on my wool farm yet, but just give me a second because I can't concentrate on the next project unless the previous project is finished. It's just the way I operate. So allow me to be obsessive for a second. My iron farm randomly started working again. Never mind, it's not working anymore. Oh, at some point, I forgot to tell you this, but a creeper blew up my sheep pen between here and the beginning of this video. So, don't know why. I can't find the footage, but now I have sheep running around all over the place. So I'm gonna build a wall around here to kind of try to keep them out of my crops. Oh, so my villagers despawned. I'm gonna start on the wool farm, and I'll handle this later. So the wool farm is actually really easy to make. I just need an observer, red stained glass. I'm going to make a stained glass for every single color, but we're gonna start with red because I'm gonna do this in alphabetical order. Then we need a hopper, a chest, a minecart with a hopper in it, on top of a railroad track thing, a grass block, which I was able to get with my Silk Touch pickaxe, and then we just put it all in the ground and surround it with glass. And oh, I forgot about the dispenser, and then we put a redstone thing here. I'm following a tutorial for this, by the way. I'll link to it. You can follow it if you're actually trying to do this. This is not a tutorial. I'm just showing you what I do with it at the end. But it's really easy. And then you put some shears inside the dispenser and you lure the sheep. I already have the red sheep. I just have to bring him over to the trap. Come in here, buddy. It's getting them in here that's the hardest part. And yep, it works. So the sheep eats from the grass block and that causes the shears to shear him. And then everything goes into this chest. And that's really that simple. So next is orange. I don't have an orange sheep and I don't have orange dye, but I can breed this, if this red sheep will get out of here, I can breed him with the yellow sheep and we can make a baby. Alright, we got an orange baby. But I still don't have orange dye, so I have to go look for an orange flower to make the glass. Otherwise, this whole operation is not gonna work. Alright, I found orange flowers. That was anticlimactic. So, I'm gonna go back now. And I realized that I actually have to surround this block with other grass blocks. Silly me. Otherwise, the grass isn't gonna grow back, and the sheep will be naked forever. Where did my orange sheep go? I lost him. Oh, I found him. I don't want you guys. I only want the orange sheep. Come on, blue sheep. Don't cause problems. I'm gonna have to kill him. Come on, chubby. Okay, so I'm sure you don't want to see me do the same thing over and over again, so here are a bunch of the colors that I was able to get through pretty easily because I already had these dyes and I already had these sheep. But I have hit a snag. I need a brown sheep now, and I don't have brown dye, and the only way to get brown dye is from cocoa beans, which grow in the jungle, and I have no idea where a jungle is on this map. Haven't even come close to one, so it looks like we're gonna go on a little bit of a journey. I didn't even bring my horse this time because if I have to cross water or whatever, it's not gonna be great, so just traveling by foot with my bed, and off I go. Came across this lovely village. Even though I'm not really here for loot, I might as well check. Okay, I found some maps. There's really nothing else here though, so just basic stuff. I mean, I can eat this on my travels, but I don't really need to. I found my first glow squid ever right here. Check him out. Which is weird because I thought they only spawned in caves. I didn't know that they could be in the ocean like this. But, I mean, I'm not gonna do anything with the glow squid right now. I just wanted to show you this special part of my life. I've accumulated quite a bit of loot, and I don't want my inventory to fill up with... I mean, this stuff is like semi-useless. It's not that great. So I'm gonna put it all in a chest right here, because I don't want to give it up, because I'm greedy. And hopefully I'll be able to find it later. And you remember how we were looking for carrots? Guys, we have found carrots. In case you're wondering why I want carrots, well, first of all, I want everything. But second of all, I want a rabbit farm. And I'm pretty sure you need carrots for that. And I also want to ride a pig. I know there's really no point to it, but I want to, because I can. Yet another desert temple. What is this, like number 500 of this map? Which reminds me, I still have to share this seed with you guys. I think you're gonna like it. There's a lot of loot. I don't even know why I'm collecting half this stuff, honestly. It's not that. I mean, I have a million of these. Ah, diamond horse armor. I already have a couple of those too, but can never have too many. Well, I'm gonna do what any depressed person does at this time, and I'm going to put on some leggings. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna treat myself to something nice, and even dye them a nice color. Blue isn't even my favorite color, but that's okay. I can't get enough of these desert temples, man. Hello, spider. And creeper. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I literally just went back out again. I don't want to die. Get rid of that trapdoor. Oh, I probably should have checked my health before I went down here. My goodness. I found a buried treasure map, so it looks like it's not far either. Let's go check it out. Looks like it should be here somewhere. It has been a long time and I have not found the chest. Starting to lose hope. There you are. Okay, I got some useful things out of that chest, but nothing that great. I mean, I still don't have brown dye, so that really is the main issue here. And I lost all my carrots, so I'm going to just out of curiosity, do you happen to... a carrot! Oh my gosh, we have carrots again, guys. We have carrots. I'm not gonna risk this. I know I don't have brown dye yet, but I'm gonna head home real quick just to deposit this. And I don't actually know where I am, but this looks like the right biome. So looks like I'm approaching it from the back end. I'm pretty sure I'm close. And look at this. I don't know what this is. I initially thought it was just like a zombie spawner, but it looks like it's something else too. So I'm gonna have to check this out later. I think I'm close to my house, but let me get the coordinates just in case. Definitely gonna check this out later. Home sweet home. I'm just gonna, I picked up sweet berries too. I didn't say anything about that earlier. I'm gonna put them down here, put my treasure map here because I think it looks cool. I made a map of my farm and look at that. You can see the maze on it and the path looks pretty neat. Plant this carrot here. I only have one, but that's fine. And I'm off again. Oh, I found a village with igloos, and I'm pretty sure there's something special about igloos, isn't there? Like, I think there's a secret lab in one of these. This whole village is a lie. I did not find any secret labs in any of these houses. I should burn it to the ground. I'm so mad right now. I just need to kill something. Come here. The less you run, the faster this is over. Out of curiosity. Oh my gosh, for the first time in history, this man has something to give me. Dude, you are like the best. Now that we finally have our brown sheep and our brown glass, excuse me, we'll put him in there and we can finish the farm. Because after that, all I needed was gray and black and white. So with the farm officially done, I just need to decorate it now. And I'm gonna do that with basalt pillars and blackstone and acacia wood. I think the basalt pillars are gonna look really good against the glass. And of course, it's gonna match the other two farms in theme. I'm kind of making it look like wool vending machines, basically. In case you haven't noticed, I'm kind of like on a vending machine kick right now. And I'm gonna cover up the redstone just with this little shelf right here. On the front here, I'm gonna make this floor. Oh, I forgot to put trap doors back here because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to replace the shears as they wear out. And then the path going in front of the wool farm, I'm gonna make also out of basalt pillars because I think they look cool. They look like tiles. Give it this little roof here with some torches and we're done. And that's it. That's my wool farm. Pretty simple, pretty easy. The only hard part is getting all the different colors if you don't have them. But yeah, so look in here. Look how much wool we have already. And that's just with the red one. If we go all the way to the white one, which is the last one that I put in not too long ago, you can see that I already have almost 2 stacks of white wool. So it works fast, it works well, and I will not run out of wool. And thanks to my iron farm, when I run out of shears, I can replace them easily. And in case you didn't notice, my pumpkin farm is missing now, and so is my melon farm. And my iron farm looks entirely different. And that's because I'm filming this bit, once again, after I've finished this episode. Yeah, so it turns out my iron farm really wasn't working. I decided to build a different model. This one actually works, as you can see, for now anyway. But this episode's gonna get kind of long, so I'll explain what I did in the next episode. I'm not gonna show you the whole process because I'm sure you don't want to see me build an iron farm all over again, but I will recap you on what happened. There was some tragedy. It was a lot of what happened in the last episode. Also, I moved my pumpkin and melon farm because next episode, I'm gonna be making the automatic farms for those. And if I have time, I'm gonna go check out that zombie spawner / whatever that might be, because I've never seen anything like that before. We're slowly but surely growing our little empire, and I know it's taking a while, but I can't go any faster. I mean, it took me 20 hours alone just to do this stupid wool farm along with fixing my iron farm, but it will definitely be worth the grind. And hopefully I can get pretty far into the world before the next big update comes out, but if not, I'm gonna try to find a way to move this world over. Hopefully it doesn't ruin anything. I know that there's some pretty huge changes, so I don't really know if I'm gonna be able to, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Tumblr. I'm pretty active on the 2 platforms. I like to share behind the scenes stuff there with you, as well as alert you to my new videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you were at all entertained by this video. And, yeah, I'm gonna go now.